Alright, today I am exploring in eastern Tennessee. Right now I'm in Harriman, Tennessee at the Rowan County Veterans Memorial. And this is a very interesting Veterans Memorial, which I'll show you guys. While most war memorials look about the same after a while, the Rowan County War Memorial, which circles this fountain here, is perhaps the most unique memorial I've ever seen. These statues were sculpted by a local artist named Greg Horak, who makes these using his own special process which he invented, so they're a lot less expensive to produce than bronze sculptures, but they're just as durable. The first sculpture he made was this World War I bugler. Not too long after the statue was erected, on the night of May 15th, 2010, the bugler was vandalized, but the perpetrators later confessed that it took them over 40 minutes to decapitate his head with a sledgehammer. While the bugler did temporarily lose his head, the vandals were just drunk morons who didn't have any bad intentions with their attack. But after these vandals just happened to strike on Armed Forces Day, Harriman veterans were furious. So the local American Legion decided that they would support a full circle of Greg's statues representing different 20th century wars. For the next several years, locals raised the money for the new statues and memorial. This is the World War II memorial. It depicts a GI saluting behind a cross. This is the Korean Memorial, which was dedicated in 2016, and these figures look a lot like the 19 men on patrol at the Korean War Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., but these statues have faces based off real Harriman veterans. The artist sat down with old vets and just de-aged their faces, so that's a pretty cool touch. Horak also attempted to paint the marble look on these, so he tried tinting the material together, but the sunlight flaked and peeled all the paint off, so he had to paint them all one uniform color. This was the second memorial that was created, dedicated in 2014. It's a copy of the 3 Servicemen statue at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. When they planned to make this, they found out that they would be sued if they directly copied the National Mall statue. So Horak customized it with details that aren't in the original statue. The boots on the 3 men were modeled directly off of a Harriman veteran's real boots from Vietnam. The helmet being carried was modeled directly off a real helmet from a Harriman veteran, and the weapons are more accurate than the DC statue. So in a way, it's kind of like a miniature National Mall here in this tiny eastern Tennessee town. The newest memorial here is the Women's Memorial, which was dedicated in 2017. It also resembles its DC counterpart, the Nurses Memorial at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. The nurse is modeled off of an Army nurse who was from Harriman as well. While they are a lot like the DC memorials, they are completely unique and haven't gotten in trouble with Washington. Yet. Here's their fire department memorial. Here on the Emory Riverfront Park. Here in this park there's like this Wizard of Oz set up. Not sure what's really going on, but you can see the lion, the Tin Man, Dorothy, and the Scarecrow, the Yellow Brick Road, Dorothy's slippers, and here's some minion hay bales guarding the park. Now one chain I've never been to is Shoney's. This is like the southern branch of Frisch's Big Boy. So here in Harriman, Tennessee, I'm gonna try this out for the first time. Alright, big disappointment of the day. I am here at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. I drove all the way out here, way out of the way, to come see this. It recently opened to the public for tours, but it's closed. Google, I think their website all said it would be open today, right now, but it is not, totally closed. So this really sucks. As you can see, this place is way up in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I drove so far out of the way to come see this and it's closed.